Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here?
Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Fitz back in the with yet another video. Today I'm coming to you guys with the best shooting guard build in NBA 2K21 next gen. And today I'm gonna be giving you guys exactly how to make it from all the different ways I always show you guys. I've already went over the best point guard and the best center, or pretty much the best big man build. If you guys want those videos, all you gotta do is go into the description, or it might even be pinned in the comments. You never know. So yeah, if you guys want those videos, just go ahead, click on the link in the description or in the comments down below. But yeah, for this video, I'm gonna be giving you guys the position, obviously, height, weight, wingspan, attributes, takeover, all the way down to the best bad setups for this build. Be showing you guys exactly how to make this build from all different aspects. So yeah, man, for that alone, go ahead, leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new. I really would appreciate it on this road to 100K. At 75K, we're going to have a banger weekend. I know y'all boys gonna like that. But yeah, man, without further ado, let's go ahead and hop straight into the video.
I got digital dash, came right with a op. I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I hide in the bins and pull out the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds, but drop on this hot. 400 degrees, I burned up the block. Burn out, make one call, they turn out. CC the gang, get the word out. When the shit getting hot, you the first out. Cover my wrist with a watch and I flood it with rocks. Now I look at the time all day. Be high right through your block and I drop off the top and I know you can see my face. You my dog at the end, don't care what the bitches say. I got digital dash, came right with a op. I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I have in the bins and pull out.
Alright, before we go too far into this video, I want to make sure to go over this. Now, we were at 4.2%. We're all the way up to 9.7%. But still, 90% of y'all that are watching my videos aren't even subscribed. I know y'all mess with the videos. We finna be going so crazy, so you might as well hit that sub button. It's that simple. Alright, so for the position for this build, you're obviously gonna be at the shooting guard position. This is the best shooting guard build, so obviously you're gonna be at the shooting guard position. Now, if you want to make this build at other positions, you can make this at the small forward, you can make this at the point guard, but for video purposes, we are going to be making it at the shooting guard position. Alright, next to height, weight, wingspan is pretty much the pie charts in the game. This is where you're gonna be getting your max caps for all the things when it comes to making builds. Height, we're gonna go with a 6'6", not quite max height. I think max height for shooting guard is 6'9", but 6'6" is gonna be very, very balanced. Going to be allowing us to have a really good driving dunk, a really good three-pointer, a really good ball handle and speed ball, while also having really good defense and physical stats. Then our weight, we go minimum on the weight to pretty much be as fast as possible with the ball and without the ball. Then we have a max wingspan to pretty much have the best defense and finishing as possible. But we're also gonna be taking a hit on our three-pointer, but we can easily get that over a 90 easily. So that was important too. And then last but not least is the body type. This is the only thing that doesn't really affect your max caps when it comes to the attributes. This is really completely up to you. So if you want to go slight, that's really up to you. I go built every single time, but like I said, that is completely up to you. So yeah, man, that's the best height weight wingspan for this build. Alright, so for the build, now how do you make it? You're going to end up with 9 finishing, 13 shooting, 15 playmaking, and 20 defensive. Now, like I said, in the point guard, if you go with 6'7" or 6'8" at the point guard, shooting guard, you're going to get way more badges. It's going to be more well-rounded. But if we making a 6'7" or 6'8" build, you might as well make that at the powerful position. So what's the point of that? Might as well make a build that you can't make at power forward and be way faster. So we made a 6'6". Now for the finishing, we're gonna pretty much have 9 finishing. To get that, you're gonna be maxing out your driving dunk, standing dunk, post control, and then your layups is gonna be at a 70. You might think that's an interesting thing, but it's not really as important. I've seen people blow layups with a 99 layup, so having a high driving layup with a low close shot is not the most important thing when it comes to making builds, especially when you can get way more badges for putting on standing dunk and post control. Then we have 13 shooting badge upgrades. To get that, we pretty much maxed out our three-pointer, our mid-range, then our free throw ended up being a 62. Then for the 15 badge upgrades, for the playmaking, we maxed out our ball handle and speed ball. Then we had a 79 pass accuracy. Then for the defensive rebounding, we're pretty much gonna have 20 defensive badge upgrades, but we're gonna be maxing out perimeter defense, block, offensive rebound, and defensive rebound. Now, you already know, still makes a huge difference on your overall rating, so we couldn't put that up. But we also didn't get to really put up our interior defense because we have really good physicals. We have a max speed, a max acceleration, and a max stamina. That's gonna be really big. You're gonna be able to get your speed up to a 94, 92 acceleration, and a 99 acceleration, or not acceleration, but stamina. And then the vertical is at a 70. that's really based off the drive and dunking. You have it at 70, so you're going to easily be able to get the contact dunk packages. But another thing when it comes to getting contact dunks, I feel like my build gets contact dunks a lot because I maxed vertical. So if you don't want to have that low of a vertical, you can try to get to the max. You're just going to have to take a hit somewhere on this build for that. But yeah, with that being said, that is pretty much the build when it comes to the attributes and badge layout. All we got left to go over is the takeover and the badge setups. Alright, next is the takeover. Now for the takeovers, I ended up going with this build. I went with pull-up precision, finishing moves. You don't get a sharpshooter takeover, so those were the two best takeovers in my opinion for this build. You can also go with pull-up precision and negative impact, but I did want to be able to have a slasher takeover to be able to get those pluses that slasher takeover gives you, so I did go with finishing moves. Finishing moves is probably the best takeover choice that you have on the screen, my opinion, for my playstyle. So yeah, that's really all that came down to. And the build comes out as a two-way scoring machine, similar to Shay's of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Zach LaVine, and Tracy McGrady. This is low-key a Tracy McGrady build. I'm not even going to cap to you. So yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense to me. But yeah, man, that's going to be pretty much the build. All we got left to go over the best fast setups for the finishing, shooting, playmaking, and defensive. So yeah, man, without further ado, let's go ahead and hop straight into it. Alright, so first things first, as usual when it comes to the badge setups, is going to be the best finishing badge setup for this build. So for the best finishing badge setup, we're going to actually end up with Hall of Fame, Posterizer, Hall of Fame Salute Finisher, and Bronze Lob City Finisher. So for Posterizer, if you don't know how that works, 20% is when you're going to have a 20% chance of getting a contact dunk when you just have the contact dunk packages. 50% added bonus from every tier of Posterizer. So at bronze, you're gonna have a 35% chance, silver 50%, gold is 65%, and 80% at Hall of Fame of getting a contact dunk. Then we have Salute Finisher to get the best animation possible for every single situation. 2K is an animation-based game. That is my best or my favorite badge in the game for a reason. Lob City Finisher, one of the best bronze badges in the game. It's gonna help you get lobs. It's gonna make you catch it a lot more. Finish through traffic, and it's gonna make your lobs just even faster. So yeah, man, that's going to be the best finishing badge setup for this build. Alright, next is going to be the best shooting badge setup for this build. Now we have 13 badge upgrades to work with. Now we have Hall of Fame Blinders. That's going to be the best shooting badge, most overpowered shooting badge in the game, especially after the hot shot, special delivery nerf. Blinders, if you don't know how overpowered that is, it's probably the most, no, it's not probably, it's the most consistent way to pretty much negate shot contests, especially because when people come from the sides. And this is a badge that really goes hand in hand with the meta in this game with how phase are. People are saying phase are nerf. I feel like that's really because a lot of people that were doing phase had takeover. That's really when they tried to do phase. So it might not be as easy for people to hit phase, but phase is still going to be overpowered because it's hard to get contest on because everybody uses blinders. And if you know how phase are, people are just running to a certain way and then fading off that. And more than likely, you're going to be coming from the side if somebody's fading a certain way. So yeah, that makes it really hard to get consistent contest on that. Deep threes is going to help you shoot deep threes at a way higher rate. It even helps me shoot deep threes even better than I do on the line. Then we have Hot Zone Hunter. So when you get Hot zones, pretty much your make percentage is going to go up. Hot Zone Hunter on top of that is going to make your make percentage go up even higher, making your green window even bigger. Then we have Hot Shot to get takeover way faster. So yeah, man, that's going to be the best shooting badge setup for this build. Alright, next is the best playmaking badge setup for this build. So we have 15 badge upgrades to work with. So we have Gold Quick Step to be able to speed boost as much as possible. Handles for days to cancel that stamina issue. Unpluckable to not get ripped as much as possible. Then we have Bullet Passer to make our passes way faster, and Ankle Breaker to pretty much take ankles as much as possible. So we have that at bronze, Bullet Passer at gold, Quick Step at gold, Handles for days at Hall of Fame, and Unpluckable at Hall of Fame. And last but not least is going to be the best defensive rebounding badge setup for this build. So we have 20 badge upgrades to work with. Hall of Fame clamps to pretty much play the best on-ball defense possible, especially against the meta in this game, which is ISO. And it's going to help you bump into people as much as possible. Whether you're playing full court, half court, ISO screens, it doesn't really matter. But especially for ISO, since that's the meta for this game. Then Intimidator to pretty much to get the best shot contest possible, whether you're on the interior or in the perimeter. That's simple. Then we have Rebound Chaser to be able to get as many rebounds as possible in this game, which is very important because everybody pretty much uses Hall of Fame Rebound Chaser and everybody can rebound. Then when it comes to badges like Rim Protector and Chase Down Artist, when you don't have it on, you don't even have the ability to get the chase down block animations. Then when you go to bronze, you unlock the chase down block animations. Then when you go up each tier, it's going to make you that much faster and jump that much higher. Then when it comes to a badge like Rim Protector, that's going to be improving your blocking ability, unlocking blocking animations, enhancing your teammates takeover for whenever you pretty much get a block, and enhancing your teammates takeover at the park for whenever you do a hard foul, while also pretty much enhancing badges like Intimidator and Chase Down Artists. Yeah, it does a lot. Then we have a badge like Off-Ball Pester. Pretty much this is going to be the best badge for us to stop lobs, especially since we don't have Interceptors. So yeah, man, that's going to be the best defensive rebounding badge setup for this build. But yeah, man, that's going to be the best shooting guard build in NBA 2K21 next gen. I showed you guys pretty much everything that you need to know how to make the build, from the position, how you make wingspan, attributes, all the way down to the takeovers and the best badge setups for finishing, shooting, playmaking, and defensive. So yeah, man, for that alone, go ahead, leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new. We do this every single day. Turn on post notifications to be the first to every single one of my videos. Share this video to anybody you think it will help. But yeah, man, it's your boy Fitz, man, and I'm out to be man.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Bands to make her talk, if she don't want to speak, then that shit chalk. I came in peace till that boy talk. I'm on my knees and I'm praying to the Lord. Last year they said I was dreaming a lot. Just 1 year later and we still won't stop. Been stacking my paper, best way I know.